Alright, well, greetings and welcome to a confession video I made here. Now, the reason why I call this a confession video is because, first of all, I've been gone for a long time and I've been flying for a long time. And I have many good reasons for doing so. That's for one thing. I'm getting somewhat prepared, for those playing with fireworks to burn my place down and not being able to fly. So I thought to get you conditioned for that. And of course, my flight simulator is manned by a real, genuine human being. And of course, thankfully, I live in a country that allows me freedom to do as I please and, of course, take care of my health as necessary. Now, my flight simulator here, like I said from before, is manned by an actual human being. And this is how I prefer to log my flights, because I want to keep track of my flights as much as possible. And these Life is Good tags here for my Life is Good shirt, that came from my Life is Good shirt, serve as bookmarks. Now, I'm not showing you anything written, even though there's just 2 logbook entries so far in this book, is because logbook entries are actually private. That's business between yourself, mentors, and of course, within certain groups of people, etc. For example, myself, I could discuss this with people in Civil Air Patrol. However, other people, logbook entries are none yet. Well, anyway, I'm also going to confess too that one reason why I've not been flying is because I'm out of ideas. I mean, what do you want to see? Even though I don't have the best computer, I mean, who likes, old rusty clunkers? I do. Yeah, because, for one thing, my church, they use old rust buckets. Though they're not in their best condition, they still help get the job done. For example, the property team at Hoffmantown Church, they drive an old beat-up truck or something, and they put the wood chips in Mission Field. That's for one thing. Now, of course, in the case of my computer, it's a Windows 7 computer, and the reason why I use Windows 7 is because much through most of my add-ons that I like, such as my EMB 120 Brasilia, and the libraries I get, like the SkyWest and the United Express gray one, actually come from a time when Windows 7 was pretty much the only platform available. And, of course, I'm grateful to have the computer, though it may not be in its best condition. Now, another thing I'm waiting on is, of course, someone to update the graphics card on my computer. But until then, I would like to know, what would you like to see? Even though I fly an airliner airframe, would you rather me just do an air show like over a high school balloon fiesta park because I live in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or fly a Hurricane or a Spitfire over the Albuquerque Academy, for example, to celebrate a victory that the Academy Chargers had? I mean, what would you like? You could tell me. I'm open to suggestions. I'll work with you on the matter. I mean, my answers to your questions are this: yes, no, wait, or I have something better. Okay? Those are my responses to the answers. And Brendan Barney, if you're watching this, welcome to the club. I'm out of ideas too on what videos to make. Now, of course, I'm wearing a Life is Good shirt here. And you might ask me, why are you wearing a Life is Good shirt in a confession video? Well, I just want you to know that even though things have been very rough now with life, I'm going to tell you this: you could still find some good. For example, I'm grateful that I'm in the same home. I'm, of course, in a low crime rate spot of the Duke. And, of course, I'm in the ballooning capital of the world. And now, at this time, I will admit another reason why I've not been live streaming. a hot air balloon had crashed 7 days ago. And of course that brought shock amongst all of us, especially because I like hot air balloons too. Whether you have autism or no autism like myself, whether high functioning, not high functioning, whether mild or not mild, I'm going to tell you, that brought shock amongst me. And of course it was really bad. I couldn't fly. And of course the reason why I've been gone is because of the fact that this was very emotionally damaging. The hot air balloon incident was very, like I said, and of course that impaired my ability to fly that day. Now I was thinking of flying some light aircraft over Albuquerque, New Mexico that day, but because of the balloon that had crashed, I chose to stay out for a while. Now I am thinking to get back in after this 4th of July holiday, so I'm very respectfully asking and wondering, what would you all like to see? I was thinking about either flying around the Duke in a little Cessna, or maybe flying around Navajo Lake, or I could fly some type of aircraft over the Albuquerque Academy or even Balloon Fiesta Park. To my viewers, what would you all like to see? I'm open to suggestions. And oh my, it is getting dark right now. So, anyway, I'm going to let it get dark on purpose from the time being I recorded this video, because what happened 7 days ago from when I recorded this video was in fact terrible, and it was a dark time. Perhaps one of the darkest for me, because of that hot air balloon crash. Well, for the time being, that's all I have for now. If you like, please like and subscribe. If there's anything else you want me to talk about or matters you want me to expand on, please let me know and I will make videos of such, because my FSX is manned by a human being as well. And I want to show a little more that the game is manned by a human being. That's all I have for now. See you all around.